Today we have Lenovo IdeaPad 5 15ITL05 series. It's an Intel Core i7 11th gen laptop with full HD screen. Let's take it apart, let's see what we can fix, replace or upgrade. So start with bottom screws. You will need T5 Torx screwdriver. Now we have to separate the bottom case from the Palmrest, so find a gap where you can place your tool in. Alright, once you have the gap, work your way around the whole edge to disconnect all the clips. And use only plastic tool, otherwise you will scratch the other parts. And the bottom's off. Look for the part number on those white stickers. Now we can access all the internal components. So start with taking out and disconnecting the battery. So unscrew all the screws. So if the battery is swollen or doesn't hold the charge, you can replace it. Here, that's our battery model, name, number. And once you unscrew all the screws, you can disconnect the connector. So that's our battery. Here, that's our storage. So if your laptop doesn't boot and tells you there is no boot device, or you would like to upgrade storage to the bigger one, this is how you can do it. So that's the NVMe SSD drive, that's the short version. You can mount the longer one, the 2280 drive, and the screw will go there. If you are mounting the short one, then use this bracket. Alright, here that's our Wi-Fi card. So if the Wi-Fi doesn't work, you can replace this card. Gently disconnect the antenna wires. And now take out the screw on the top. And you can pull it out. Here, that's our model number for the Wi-Fi card. Here on the right side, that's our I/O board. It has our USB ports and a card reader. So if these don't work, you can replace this board. Unscrew these screws here. I will keep the CMOS battery with the board and then disconnect from the motherboard. Flip this clip. There's some adhesive under the cable. Alright, now we can disconnect it. I always close those clips, otherwise you can break it if you leave it open. Alright, so that's our I/O board. And here, that's our part number. Now let's take out the heatsink and the fan. So if your laptop overheats and you would like to add cooling paste between the processor and the heatsink, or if the fan doesn't spin, or it's clogged with hair, or it's making grinding noise, this is when you would like to replace it. So unscrew all the screws. Right, now there's Wi-Fi antenna routed through the fan. Now we can take out the fan. So here we have the part number. Now let's take out the heatsink. Be careful, don't bend the heatsink. It may be stuck to the processor because of the cooling paste, so be gentle. If you bend it, it won't work anymore. No. Alright, so that's our heatsink. Here we have the part number. That's the Caddy for the hard drive. So if you would like to add additional storage, you can add hard drive instead of the SSD drive. And you can mount it here in this Caddy, and then you will need additional connector to connect it to the motherboard. Alright, now let's take out the motherboard. So disconnect all the remaining cables. That's our keyboard. And the touchpad. Here, that's our video cable. And here, that's the speaker. Oh, and we can replace the speaker. So if the sound is bad, you can replace this part. There is no screws, just rubber grommets. And then disconnect it from the motherboard. So that's the speaker. And here we have the part number. Okay, now continue with the motherboard. So if all the cables are disconnected, now take out all the screws. And by the way, if you need parts, check gotlaptopparts.com. Let's see if we can take it out. Oh, one more screw here. Alright, and now we can take it out. So here, that's our processor. Processor is soldered on the motherboard. You cannot replace it. You have to replace the whole motherboard if it doesn't work. Okay, so that's our motherboard. And here, to disconnect the screen assembly from the Palmrest keyboard assembly, you need to take out hinges, screws for the hinges. So continue with the other side. And now, in our case, hinges are broken off from the back LCD back cover. Normally you would gently unfold the hinges, and this is how you can free the keyboard Palmrest touchpad assembly. In this case, it's messed up everything, so let's see what we can do here. Alright. Okay. So that's our Palmrest touchpad keyboard assembly. Let's see if we can take out the touchpad. Alright, now we can take it out. So that's the touchpad, you can replace it. And as for the keyboard is riveted to the Palmrest, you cannot replace it. You have to buy the whole Palmrest keyboard assembly, like that. Let's check the power button is glued. You could probably replace it if you have to. Alright, and now the hinges are broken off from the back cover. So let's take the LCD out. So first take out the front bezel. So that's our front bezel. Here you have the part number. And now in order to take out that screen, here we have those pull tabs. So you have to catch this strip and gently pull it out. Yeah, don't break it. If you break it, you won't be able to take it out so easy. They're very fragile. Let's see the other side. Okay, so one side is done. So that pull strip on the opposite side ripped off, and there is no way to take out the screen. When I tried to lift it from the edge, it cracked here in the corner. So that's why I always advise to look for the whole screen assembly on eBay or gotlaptopparts.com. Otherwise it's very hard to pull out the old LCD. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.